でかっ。ウルト使っても1割ぐらいしか削れてないんだけど。胸がジャックンだな、多分。光ってるのか、ジャックンのことだ。そんながラスボスいいのか？消えた。あ、どこ行った？あ、移動したっけ？出てきたよ。どうだった？あいた。ああ、避けた。あ、光ってるところがジャックンだな、多分。あべ。
The cenotaph, its power is out of control.
That sounds bad.
The storm is growing. Hurry.
全部変わったのかな。
Sensors are going haywire.
He's electrifying the ground. Watch out!
こいいけど別に強くはない。どうした？車テック再生中です。お待ちください。
Hey! Give us a hand! Hey! What are you doing here? Are you alright? Did you see that? Faye was connected to the monitor. Cipher to cipher. She knows what to do. How's she doing? I don't know. Not great!
I'm doing better than
まだ
you.
Never mind that.
The Anthem was interfering. I couldn't reach you. I have to get to that machine.
I got you, Faye.
No time to lose. I can hear the Anthem.
What do we do?
Dominion seals. To get you to the cenotaph, I need to get closer to the Anthem, like the monitor did.
Well, you can. You got this. Faye! Let go! Come back!
It's beautiful.
Faye! Faye! You okay?
I heard it. I heard it and I let it go.
Faye, we did it.
長い労働が始まった。
Did it. Oh. Easy. Oh. So what's next? Nothing. You said one job. No, I didn't.
You did. I was there. You were very clear.
I mean, maybe I want to renegotiate. But more importantly, who's gonna fix my Strider?
Strider. I think that's what he meant.
Doubt it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You help me fix it. And we'll talk.
What? 何これ？
ムービーそっち見てないの？
見てない。今から始まるのかな？なんかチャレンジ完了になったけど。
俺もチャレンジ完了になった。こっちはムービー終わったよ。
俺ムービー飛ばされたかもしんない。
まあ俺のストリームのプレイバックのして
おい、なんだよ、ムービー飛ばされたんだけど。ピストルとかいいんだね。何でストリームしてんの？ YouTube？
うん。
めっちゃカクカクしてんな。
なんか俺のストリームなんか一回止まったんだよ。こっちのゲーム自体は全然カクカクしてないけど。
うん。字幕は英語だからわかんないんだけど。
まあそれは知らない。多分この今俺のライブの方見てんの。
うん。
ライブとそっちは多分同じだと思うよ。今そっちエンディング流れてるでしょ。
いや、まだロードしてるよね。
ロードしてんだ。
なんか、開けたら、ハルクとフェイが出てくるムービーでしょ。
うん。それはもう見たの？
いや、見てない。
ああ、それはまあストリームをプレイバックしてくれれば見れるんじゃね。
どういう話だったか教えてよ。
まあ、モニターに船が突っ込んで
うん。
で、フェイがアンツに近づかないといけないっていうから、なんかストームが来るって言ってたじゃん。
うん。
そのストームを抑えるために近づかなきゃいけないって言って、フェイが近づいた時にバリアみたいの落ちて、
うん。
で、なんだっけ、都市が崩れた時にドクターいたじゃん。モニターじゃなくてドクターが変ななんか接続物をアンセムにつけて都市がぶっ壊れたの覚えてる。
ああ。
その装置を外して、で最後にみんなでこうやって夕日の中に消えていくっていう。
エンドローラースキップできると。
俺は一応なんかスキップした
なんか、いや、フリーランサーって言ってる。俺、音消えてんだけど。スキップした？
俺は見てる。この俺たちのストーリーが石板みたいなのがさ刻まれてるから、最初にタイタンに勝ち当たった今レンジャーズもそうですけど、俺がモニターとジェノの墓の前で向き合ってる石像で伝説になってるってことでしょ。
ああ、なるほどね。ここで音消えバグはやめてほしいな。マジか。まだミッションあるっぽいね、これ。
そうなんだ。
うん。ちょっと何のキーも聞かないんだけど、これ。
じゃあ一回落ちれ
あ、出たわ。タルス将軍の伝説を超えよ。
まあエクスプロレーションとかさ、探索はマップの自由度が多くてコンテンツが多い代わり、ゲームの密はそこまで詰め込めないでしょ。
うん、そうだね。
今の時点じゃ時間かけて伸ばしちゃう。
ああ、リプレイできるんだ。なるほどね。レジェンダリーの依頼も定期的に出現するらしい。難易度グランドマスターを解除。 終わりか。もう動かないんだけど。だよ、これ。一回落とすわ、アンセム。どれよ。
今モニターと戦ってる石板みたいな。
ああ。
またタイタンのような、ああ、もうこれはもう見るぐらい。はい。お疲れバイバイ。
Hey. Hey, freelancer.
Yarrow?
So what's the word on the Dominion?
Though the monitor is dead, many still fight on. Talk to you later. Hear me?
I hear you.
Bastards are probably here to stay.
You came through. Fine work.
Of course we did.
Never a doubt.
Thank you.
Time for celebration. Whew. Let's all have a drink.
As long as we don't talk about work.
What, me? Okay.
I just need a moment.
Can I talk about my Strider? I have plans.
Just give me 5 minutes to relax with no Strider, no Anthem, no relics, no contracts.
There's something you need to see. I want you to meet Grandmaster Adams.
You entered free mark. You silenced the cenotaph.
Yes, with help.
Right on.
Yeah, just very much.
Strong alone, stronger together.
Mm.
Hey, let me show you something. We found this just inside the eastern border. Killed 2 of our team before we were able to put it down. And I mapped the region on it.
Urgoth. You've heard of them.
From stories, paintings, but they're long gone from Bastion.
Oh, this could either be a single scout or the beginning of something much, much bigger.
Corvus is worried that the death of the Monitor, while vital, has left us vulnerable in places we never even considered.
And we're reaching out to you because by all accounts, you're something special. But can you keep quiet about this? We don't want to freak people out.
Sure.
Good.
We'll be in touch.
まだまだストーリーは続くと。そういうこと。
うん。
Go Beyond Legacy。ああ、ストロングホールド出た、新しいやつ。いいね。
うん。
いいじゃない、シャンシャン。マスターアンロック。まあ今グランドマスターやっても俺たちには多分そんな恩恵ないからレベル30まで持った方がいいと思う。
あ、とりあえずサブミッションでもやっておけばいいんじゃないか。
まだまだミッションがあとね。あ、ちょっと1、2、3、4、5、6 8人ぐらいなんか出てるからちょっと一旦ミュートするよ。
うん。
The entire site was overrun. That's when the relic went volatile.
What happened?
Freelancer Wraith. Heard about her from a friend. Saved the whole expedition. The information I collected will keep me busy for months.
Plus you're alone.
よかったな。
Hey, checked in lately?
こいつは喋んないの？ジャック。オーウェンものストーリーも全然。
There you are. You missed Halleck and Yaro's duet. I may have recorded it.
ああ、よかったじゃん。
Good, good. There you are. I have news on our missing Shaper fragments.
You found them?
Not exactly, but I do know that coward Diggs is planning on selling them off to the highest bidder.
An auction?
Yes, some of the Arcanists you rescued overheard a few things. Gave me the idea.
Where would this happen?
I talked with some freelancers. Got some locations that would be ideal. My gut tells me Diggs won't wait long to do this.
Sounds right, okay? I'll get out there and start a search.
ゲームクリアしてから教えてくれるのね。
How's it going?
I'm reading and writing.
And?
There is no and. Must there be something else?
Not if you're happy.
I guess there doesn't need to be if you're happy the way you are.
I am content. Yes, Maddie requires novelty. Sumner needs something to be angry at. I find that my academic pursuits fulfill my needs. Someone must be the Arcanist.
Don't the others?
They help. Their diverse perspectives are critical. But of late, most of the scholarly tasks have fallen to me.
You're probably the best suited to it of the three of you.
Precisely my thought. Where I go from here is simple. I am the Arcanist. Among the three of us, I've had the easiest time adjusting to the division. Matthias was an Arcanist. I am still an Arcanist. The non-scholar parts of Matthias must figure out their place. It can't be easy. I'm glad you're our friend. That means you'll be for them.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm glad to hear it. Now I should let you go.
See you around, Errol.
Freelancer.
How are things?
You know, trying to keep busy. Maddie's off finding new fun things to do. Errol's working on work, and I'm trying to find where I fit in, I suppose. It's messy. I feel set adrift sometimes.
We all feel like that sometimes. Life isn't always simple.
Especially not when you have to figure out what happens after you lose 2/3 of yourself. What would you do?
I'd go with my gut. It's never led me astray.
You sound like Maddie.
Maddie can be right sometimes.
Yes, I know. My gut tells me I should talk to him about this.
Think that's a wonderful idea.
Just watch. He'll tell me I should go searching for myself in a scar hive or something.
And if you run into trouble, I'll be there.
Oh, before I forget, I ran into Aruna. She was happy to hear we made it out alive. She also said something about taking your advice. She wanted me to catch up on old times or something.
Of course Aruna would go after the bad boy. Typical.
You're mumbling.
Never mind. You two should, definitely catch up.
You ask me? Matthias didn't appreciate what he had back then. Anyway, I won't keep you. See you around?
Avunai to 愛したくなるんだね。
Freelancer, it's always a treat to see you. So you went into the heart of rage and survived. That's twice now, isn't it? Do you think I could ever do that?
No.
Observe the center of a cataclysm actually see something like the cenotaph?
No.
You die.
You're probably right. Unfortunately, I'll have to find something else to strive for, I suppose.
What do you mean? Aren't you happy being an Arcanist?
Well, yes, but does it have to be my whole life? I want to explore. I want to do things, make my mark somehow.
Haven't you already done that? I couldn't have silenced the cenotaph without you.
But that was all of us.
Oh, I see. This is about being separate.
I know. Selfish, isn't it?
You know how good you are together. I think you need each other.
Right. Of course, I shouldn't think solely of what I want. I'm one of three. Thank you for letting me ramble. You've been a friend.
Anytime.
Ah, これは3人の回ってくるが頑張って。俺が3人いたらもうこの世界をぶっ壊れてるよ。多分こいつを後にしてもう無口の先生のところに行ってみようか。
This is a prime example of what's wrong with your attitude. You rely too much on your family's influence.
Wow, you are the worst at receiving gifts.
A javelin isn't a gift. It's a responsibility. Something you know nothing about.
Then teach her. That's what a good leader would do.
Adaxia Dell is unteachable.
How would you know? You shoved me in a corner and put me on desk duty.
Is there something you want?
How do you feel about strawberries?
I don't have time for your pranks.
It's not a prank, I swear.
There is a point to this, Commander. Just answer the question.
I don't take orders from you.
You're allergic to them, aren't you? Strawberries, I mean.
How did you know that?
You remember my aunt? Cardea Dell.
Of course I remember. You used Sentinel resources without permission to find her.
She's having a hard time adjusting after her experience in the Emerald Abyss. She has memories of things that might have been or could be.
Some of those memories involve you.
We've never met.
But she thinks you have. I hoped you might talk to her. Answer her questions. Show her what's real.
Cardea and Dax are members of the royal family. It's your job as a sentinel to help and protect them.
I know my duty, freelancer.
Then what is there to talk about?
Fine. I'll give your aunt a tour of Fort Tarsis. That should help her find her bearings. And I admit, I'm curious about what she's seen.
You're not such an old grump after all.
Dax, don't push your luck.
I'd listen to your friend.
Yes, sir. Roger, sir.
芯が強いのはダックスだろうね。こいつはまあ仕事に流されてまあここまで来たって感じだよね。そういう顔してるよお前は。俺の顔見ろ。お好きだよ俺はこういう別のゲーム。まあ君は負け犬だね。見てそっちを向いたら負け犬だよ。
Freelancer, you're here. Good.
What have you got for me, Bryn?
Remember that ultra-powerful shaper relic the scars were enhancing with Arcanist machinery?
Yeah, and that scar I saying the relic would bring down the fort.
The scars hit it well, but thanks to our beacons, I may be onto something. We're detecting a massive scar presence and a power signature I don't recognize. It's got to be the relic.
I'm on it.
Go, Freelancer. And thank you.
どういたしました。ゲームはまだまだ終わらないと。ああ、こいつ喋る前に他の人と喋っておきたいな。 腹ミスったか。これがメインストーリーなんだよね。まあ終わりから潰して。
Madam Chronicler?
Ah, you did it!
Did what?
Silenced the heart of rage, my dear. Who'd have thought?
Well, I had help. Alec and Faye.
Who are you serving with modesty? You did a great thing and you must acknowledge it. As my mentor, Negandel, used to say, you know who Negandel is, of course.
I must admit I don't.
How is that possible? He's only the greatest cipher who ever lived, and royalty. Oh, my dear. Is it possible in amnesia?
I don't have amnesia. We've been through this already.
We have? How ironic that I should forget that. As Negandel used to say, and say to me in particular, let others celebrate your gifts, for what is ordinary to you is a miracle to another.
I guess so.
Things will never be what they were, but they are getting better. And so I shall reward you with the gift of knowledge, of course.
Of course.
I'd like to present you with an old favorite of mine, the Freelancer 3. It's about as famous as you will be.
Thanks very much for the book, Madam Chronicler. And now, I should get going. See ya.
See ya? Yeah. You can't muster a better goodbye than that.
What's wrong with see ya? Everyone knows it just means see you later.
Can you guarantee every single person in Bastion knows that?
It's common enough.
But you are not common. Nor should you stoop to be so.
Right. Who does modesty serve anyway?
Goodbye, Freelancer.
Goodbye.
How can you ever go wrong with cute?
So I'm guessing you heard about the fire?
Yeah, Marl told me.
I do not understand why. I think my leaving must have caused Marl to give up on all his hope.
What are you getting at?
Do you not get me? I want to know, why would Marl burn down his own shop?
Hold on. Are you saying you didn't do it?
Of course I would not do it. I loved that shop. Oh, especially the accessories.
Then why does Marl think you did it?
It's because of his jealousy. It fills him with lies. I would like him to blame me to my face.
Your wish has come true, Gunter. I blame you to your face.
Your accusation is false. I am not an arsonist.
No? Then if not you,
who? Look in the mirror, Marl. When I left, you were devastated. I believe you were overcome with emotions and that you burned the shop.
You dare! I challenge you to a fight to the death.
I accept.
Excuse me. I hate to interrupt, but I overheard you discussing the recent fire.
Do you know something that might help us out?
Yes. I have information that will definitely be of interest.
Okay then, let's hear it.
The blaze was caused by electrical cables that were carelessly left in a puddle of water.
I told you the electrical cables should be tidy and bundled.
And I asked you to clear the puddles from the back of the shop.
You're both at fault. This was an avoidable incident. But to be fair, it could have happened almost anywhere in our fort. The loose cable and standing water issue needs to be addressed. We were lucky the fire only destroyed your business.
I guess you're both innocent.
I'm sorry, Gunter. I should never have believed you would do such a thing.
And I am also sorry. I am too hot-blooded. Oh, sometimes my emotions speak too loudly.
So what's next for you two?
I am bereft of ideas. What do you suggest?
そんな風に眺めできんの?
I think you should hire Gunther again and rebuild your shop.
You believe in us?
Sure. I will join with you again, Marl, and we will bring fashion back to where it belongs.
Yes, Gunter. We will rebuild.
Thank you, beautiful Freelancer. We will make you proud.
And when you do rebuild, please remember to consult the new fort building codes.
どういたしまして。頑張って。なんでお前らそういうふうに俺のことを見てんだよ。そういう見てたけど見てないっていう動きが気持ち悪いんだけど。うん。またもやこういう見合いのゲーム。お前ら全員負けんだよ。バイバイ。
Hey, my friend.
Alec, feeling okay?
Yep, had a bottle of cackleberry wine. Been waiting years to pop it open. Needed the right occasion.
Ah.
Faye calls it truth juice, so I'm waiting here for the truth of life to infuse my brain. Hoping the anthem might sing to me. Anyway, so I once took a whiz in my javelin.
Alec, I think it's a different kind of truth juice.
Hey, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Made my bladder gladder right there in the suit.
よかったね。うんこだったらだいぶ臭くなったと思うよ。ん？あ、俺もやったことあるよって同感してあげるよ。
Who hasn't tested the hydraulics out once in a while?
Hydraulics. See? Truth is, I never thought you were funny. At all. Like, ever.
Never?
Nope. But the truthier truth is I like you anyway. You're a good friend. Just don't go telling Alec I said that.
Pretty sure he's not gonna remember any of this.
I hope he does. It's fun having a friend. You can tell him things. Like, once I took a whiz in my javelin.
So I've heard.
Yeah, but have you heard I'm the Crimson Lancer? Pretty sure they based the whole show on me. Seize your glory, Lancers. Into the maw. Death is just a reunion with old friends.
It's uncanny.
Right? Don't need wine to see that.
Heidelberg.話す人多いなぁ。まあ、喋っとくか。ここまで最後に帰ってくるのめんどくせえから。うん。王様に仕えてる鉄仮面。
So, you're the one after all. I thought it might be you. The Grandmaster talked to you?
I talked to him, yeah. What's this about?
You've been making waves. Opening the gates of the Fortress of Dawn? Not bad. But reaching the inner sanctum? All kinds of wheels started turning in Anthem when you did that.
What do you mean? Why would anybody in Anthem care about me?
I mean that wheels literally started turning inside the palace. Ardenvasa built some device to tell him if a worthy lancer appeared. I hear it told half the city.
That's huge and unexpected.
A lot of eyes are watching you now, wondering what you'll do next.
Yes, well, we're not the only ones.
I can help you with that. I guess it's time to properly introduce myself. I'm the lawkeeper and storyteller for the Legion of Dawn.
The Legion is gone. It broke apart centuries ago.
The Lancers left the path, it's true. But there have always been a few souls tasked with keeping the Legion alive. Ardenvasa left the wheels ready to turn for a reason. The path of the Legionnaire has been waiting, like the doors at the Fortress of Dawn, for a worthy lancer.
Bookkeeper.
This sounds like you're about to give me a contract. Or several.
Not a contract, not a job. A challenge of a sort. You know the stories of General Tarsus. Do you know the tales of her most trusted counsel?
I've heard their names. Children's stories, but I don't think that's what you're asking.
You should know whose footsteps you're following. At the height of the dawn, countless lancers flocked to the banner of General Tarsis. All who had the heart to fight were given a place. But a few were more than just lancers. These were the boon companions of Tarsis, walking the path as she did. The Legionnaires.
I know you're not asking me to become best friends with the late general.
In a way, I am. Arden Vasa, builder of the first javelin, the first emperor. Sanadin, whose swiftness inspired Corvus. Medeiros, Magnastral, and Leotrail the Unbroken. They all had one thing in common. They shared the ideals of Helena Tarsis.
And you want me to do that too?
Follow in their footsteps. Become a Legionnaire. So many eyes are watching you. If you can do this, revive the path of the Legionnaire, maybe the glory days of the Legion are only beginning.
俺ちょっと先入ってんだけどさ、そんなこと言われたら、タルシスね。Tarsis built a mighty fortress in the center of the wide valley, designed to find the eye of the enemy and ally alike. Urgoth were drawn from far and wide to throw themselves at its gates, thus keeping them from hunting the hiding arcanists. But humans made the journey to the forest as well. Spirits hoping to join the ranks of Legions of Dawn, those brave souls crossed the Urgoth-haunted valley to the gates won the right to be tested on the path of the Legionnaires. Those who could walk the path, even for a moment, were given javelins and a place in the ranks. But to those who masked the path, all secrets were revealed, and they were made a part of General's circle. When Helena Tarsis left, Arden Vasa sealed the gates of her fortress and led the Legionnaires to defend Anthem forevermore. But upon the fortress gates, he left the solemn oath that should be one day a worthy soul appear that trials in the past should open for them, that they might yet take the place at the side of the general. 伝説意味返しだね。もう一回話すの？
Medeiros was the son of arcanists. He had lived his entire life in a cavern, underground, hiding. At 10 years old, he had never seen the sky or an Urgoth or any beast but men. The world was utterly unknown to him, except for tales of horror and woe. But among the stories warning children to hide and obey their parents, Medeiros heard one other, a whispered tale of a rebellion against the Urgoth, and a legion rising to set all people free. So, at just 10 years old, Medeiros left the safety of the Arcanists to find the Legion of Dawn.
Small child with no knowledge of the world goes out by himself. That's a recipe for disaster.
You know that, and I know that. Medeiros didn't know that. Raised to be a scholar, he knew how to read the secret signs of the Arcanists. He followed them through the wilds to the Legion of Dawn. Or he tried to, anyway. The Chimera had a different plan.
Is this the kind of story where a small boy fights a chimera with a stick and a rock?
No. Although most of those stories you've heard are based on Medeiros. He'd never seen a chimera. He'd never even seen a grabbit, but he was a very good student. He learned all the warning signs that he was being hunted and remembered stories about laying false trails. He led the chimera on a long and winding path through the rocks, back and forth. He could never shake the creature, but it could never find him. Then the other hunters came. General Tarsis, in the first javelin ever made. Testing her new armor, she found the Chimera stalking the boy.
Lucky for Medeiros.
No luck about it. Tarsis followed his trail, just as the Chimera did. She was just learning the javelin. No one knew what it could do, not even the man who made it. Not trusting her suit's strength in a fight with the Chimera, she lured it into chasing her instead. While it ran after Tarsis, Leotrel found the boy and spirited him away to safety.
I don't know if I'm disappointed or relieved that no one actually fought the Chimera in this story.
Well, the path of valor is a tricky one. It's not always about victory in battle. You know that. They took him to their own camp, where the Legion hid at the time. When Tarsis asked where he lived and who his people were, Medeiros replied, "You're my people." The others tried to persuade him to return home, but after a long moment, Tarsis said, "He is home." From then on, Medeiros served as a page to the Legion of Dawn. Eventually, he became a legionnaire himself. But that's another story.
Hmm. 敵現象を集めようってことだね。まだあんのか。Strongholds 25 times, contract 25 times, quick play 25 times. Okay. まだまだ終わらないってことね。
We have lots of rare items.
You know, you surprised me.
How's that?
I never questioned your battle skills, but your resolve and mental toughness exceeded my expectations.
Thank you, Tassin.
Do you know what I like about you?
My eyes?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. I'm trying to tell you something important.
Sorry, I thought we were connecting.
I admire your loyalty. You stuck by your friends and stayed true to Fort Tarsis.
That's just the kind of freelancer I am.
I agree. Did you know that besides resourcefulness, courage, and intelligence, Corvus values loyalty above all?
What about ruthlessness?
Sometimes it's necessary, but it's not a Corvus value.
Good to know.
And cruelty is not one of your strengths.
So then why pick me?
I've always trusted you.
You had a strange way of showing it.
What can I say? I work for Corvus. I'll be in touch.
I'm sure you will.
There he is. Hero of Fort Tarsis. The heart of rage, no less. I knew you'd bring the thunder.
Along with a few thousand rounds of ammunition. Surprised there's any left in Fort Tarsis.
Don't sell yourself short. Took a lot more than bullets to win. This was a statement. The freelancers are back, and not even the Anthem's temper can stop them.
Thanks, though I'm sure some new trouble is bound to come along.
In this world, I guarantee it. Not a month goes by, I'm not shaking my head at some crazy thing a Shaper Relic has done. But I'll feel better knowing the freelancers are back in business.
We wouldn't be anywhere without the guy selling us a little thunder and lightning.
No, I just bottle it. You deliver it.
Well, don't ever stop. We'll need plenty of bottles, I'm sure.
What I wanted to hear.
I'd best get back to it.
Don't be a stranger.
単純でありがたい。
I have some work I need help with. If you recommend Rythe.
Absolutely. She saved my life out there.
Hi, Johnny.
There you are. Heard you got back in one piece.
Were you worried?
No. Yes. I mean, the Heart of Rage and I have a nasty history.
Right. I heard you were in Freemark.
You're a great freelancer. But that storm killed some of our best.
It's part of the job. We accept it. Maybe even love it a little bit.
Do we? I mean, maybe we do. But should we?
Why else would we carry on?
Anyway, congratulations. You're a big fish now. You should celebrate. Look around this place. The difference you've made is amazing.
Thanks.
I especially love that they fixed the Lancer statues in the courtyard. They meant so much to me as a kid.
How come?
Well, Fort Tarsis was my home and my prison. Safe behind the walls. Day in, day out. But Lancers got to see the whole wide world. They were hope. When I felt cold or small, I'd sit across from the statues and my daydreams would warm me up. So, yeah, the fort is feeling better. More like home.
Things will only get better from here.
Hope so.
Will I see you around then?
I'll be around. Take care, big fish.
Hey there. Piece of advice? Okay, where do I start? Your temper can get to. No, I'm saying from me to you. Oh, sure. What have you got? Silencing the cenotaph. Burn it into your brain. Someday it'll be the good old days. The legend that gets freelancers excited. And reminds you what badass feels like. Years must be catching up if you forgot something like that. Getting an attitude, huh? Looking for signs of senility. I'll have you know the badass courses through these veins. I defined it. The rogue Ursix that terrorized Shadow Gap Trench? I put the final bullet in its brain. Or the Battle of Wyvern Horde at Indigo Vale? I was there. Yeah? What was it like? A dozen freelancers dropped in from above. Down a sheer cliff, landed in a circle on an outcropping. Nothing but death below. No margin for error. Had to surround him. 12 pairs of boots hit the ground in unison. 12 guns started blazing. And a bunch of Wyvern died wishing they never met a freelancer. It was magnificent. That's what freelancers need to hear, Halleck. A legend teaching them how to be legends. Well, I guess I taught you a thing or two. I was already magnificent before we... Yeah, but were you ever glorious? I think not. Still, few tricks up these sleeves you've never seen.
Yo.
Yo.
で、そっちはどうなってんの？
暇だからフリープレイしてる。
俺もミッション出たね。
なんか声すっげえちっちゃいんだけど。マーク遠くね。
聞こえる？
うん。
こっちもミッションはイベント100回、ストロングホール25回、コントラクト25回、クイックプレイ25回って書いてあるんだけど。だから
やるしかない。
やるしかないね。俺が呼びよう。ちょっと待って。で、こういうとこ多いんだよね。もうゲーム自体凝っててさ、凝ってるから、もっとそのエンドコンテンツとか他のことをやってくるっていう あれが強いんだよね、このゲームは。
うん。
だって、墓を見つけるっていうミッション自体そんな感じだったでしょ。
ああ、そうだね。モンハンと一緒じゃん。
いや、モンハンと一緒っていうか、モンハンと同じぐらい立ちが悪いね。俺はあそこに行くよ。アンチベイ。アンチベイに行くから来て。
これ、パーティー入ってないっしょ？
そっちは入ってないけど、まあ、終わったなら来てもいいし、そっちがまだやってんなら。
アンチベイって。戻るわ。
集会所みたいなと
こ。集会所ってどうやって戻るの？どうやって行くの？
クエストが終わった後に集会所が選べるから。
まあ、クエストじゃないから、フリープレイだ。
フリープレイでも終わった時に帰ってくる時にどこに出るって選べるから。
あ、そうなんだ。同じとこ入れんの？
多分入れると思
う。そっからミッション行けないよね。
俺が呼んであげるよ。
待って、今ロードしてる。あ、ほんとだ。戻れた。
呼んだ。トイレ行ってくるわ。
はい。はい。いないよ。
ちょっと待って、今そっちに行くから。何？一人で行ってたって何？急いでた？なんか。
何？
なんか急いでた？
フリープレイ。やることねえじゃん。
急いでた？ただ君が言ったことをただ返してるだけだけど、俺がフリープレイしたいって言った時に、何急いでんの？前に言ってたからさ。そっちもなんか急いでんのかなと思って。
そう、俺早く強い武器欲しいからさ。
何そんなに急いでるの？って。
生成が欲しいな。生成が欲しい。
ああ、でもパーティーにも入ってるよね。
うん。入ってるじゃん。
入ってるね。じゃあ、そっちがまだ終わってないサブクエスト。結構出てるな、ここに。アポカリプスバッディオ。じゃあもうこの出てるサブクエスト全部やって、でまあどんどんサブクエストこのしてこいや。じゃあ一つ選んだ。
うん。エリシアンの秘密。
フリープレイ25回クエストなったら100回かな。
うん。
結構やり込まないと。
まあそれがエンドコンテンツなんじゃない？
あ、また測った
なんだこいつら。全員ストームじゃねえか。
いや、一人殺すすごい。
あ、そう。このミッションやったな。
そうなんだ。
うん。
やってないはずです
けど。で、俺はクリアしてある。
エリシャンシークレッ
ツ？うん。多分やったと思う。やってないかな。この前のハゲが襲われたところを助けるミッションやった？違う。やってない？
ハゲが襲われる前。それは俺はもう
この
絶対ある。
Coordinates reached. Anything yet?
ウルゴス見た？ウルゴス。よう。ムービー見たんでしょ？ウルゴス。青い人間みたいなやつ。
ああ、このゲームに関係ない。
違うよ。言ってたじゃん、なんか将軍がウルゴスが数百年ぶりに発見したって。
見た。それは見
た。あいつはなんか昔人類を支配してたらしいじゃん。
ウルゴスじゃなくてウルゴライア。
これやったな、俺。これやったわ、この一緒。うん。
The stone becomes a key.
Did you hear that? I felt something.
The tumblers of a lock falling into
4個
place.
石を集めて台に置き抜けてる。
Barely perceptible. I think there's power being diverted to another section of the ruin.
You need 3 more energy cells. Maybe following the power will help you find them.
これ爆発するとかそういう話ね。
Feels a bit like I'm in the
どうだったっけな。
I think that's exactly where you are.
ただこれ全部石はめてってなんかやるんだよ。覚えてねえわ。
The pillars need to match the right symbols.
Something's getting the scorpions riled up.
Wait, don't move. Instruments detect minor glitches in the system. Ancient mechanics. Deterioration over time. Resonance is off. I need to transmit signal pulses through your javelin to compensate. You must stay close.
Oh, なんだこれ。お、マスターワークの戦利品が出たと。落ちるんだね。
これのマスターワークって金のやつ。
金ってはなんかオレンジっぽい色だったね、マスターワークは。
Try not to lose it.
That definitely did something again.
Progress. Halfway there.
Why has no one tried to do any of this before?
Without the frequency found in the Elysian manuscript, the system could not be triggered.
Right, of course.
Ah, 邪魔だよこいつ。邪魔なんだけど。
ああ、なんか見えない。
Do you know what symbols to use this time?
I'll look around for clues. Got the third stone.
誰が持ってんのこれ。
俺は持ってる。
コロッサスが持ってんのか。
Third stone in place.
3 down, 1 to go.
What if this is all just an elaborate joke?
I don't understand what you mean.
Solve this code. Flip these symbols. Carry a rock back and forth.
Not a joke. Perhaps a test.
なんでこの仕掛け動かないのかな。右は星みたいなマークだって。あ、そうそう、それ。多分。
Let me guess. Stay close?
Yes, please. Don't stray too far again. I need to make sure the stone is charging properly.
Got it. Returning the last stone to the center.
Thank you for helping me with this.
Anytime. Enjoy picking up heavy things and putting them down again. Also, I assume I'm getting paid?
Yes, of course.
I accept payment in sandwiches as well, just so you know.
誰が石持ってんのこれ。持ってきてないのか誰も。
Okay, last stone's in place. Running that frequency through your javelin again. I need you to make physical contact with the mechanism this time.
Oh crap, we made something angry.
Energetic vibrations from the stones are likely causing distress in sensitive wildlife.
How long will it last?
I'm not sure.
なんでこっちにいるんだ。
Safeguards removed. Locks unlocked.
All right. Let's see what's in here.
It's done. The lockbox is open. It looks like scrolls, documents, a lot of knowledge. As I hoped and predicted. Will you bring everything back to the fort?
On my way.
マシンピストル、ヘビーピストルじゃん。いらねえ。ヘビーピストルのマスターワーク。でもダメージ791とかなんだけど、超強いじゃん。ハンドガンよ、これ。
そう、黄色いの拾ったの？
黄色いの拾ったよ。それがハンドガンだった。使ってみるか。 せんかな。
She seems like quite the character.
Hello, my beautiful freelancer.
Hey, Marl. Hey, Gunther. How's it going?
Wonderful. Rebuilding from the ashes has rekindled my own artistic fire.
And I am the flame.
Sounds great.
We are inspiring each other.
I have created a fresh design, my first in so very long.
And I am wearing it.
Behold, a golden scarf.
So, what do you think?
Wow, it's loud and, are you happy with the brightness level?
Of course not. I wanted it to be more dazzling.
But our choice in fabrics is so limited. We did our best with what we could.
You have a keen eye, freelancer. You are the first to feel it should contain more shine.
Thanks.
That is why we love you.
And why we will always love you.
That's...
Shh. Don't say anything. We know you feel for us. In some way.
When you see our fashions, freelancer, always remember how you inspired Gunther and Marl.
Now go. Before Gunther becomes overwhelmed and begins to weep.
It is too late.
I don't understand.
What's the problem? I thought you'd be happy about the documents we found.
I am. But Moore alludes to a discovery he made that would change how we look at the world. Important, groundbreaking. But he never says what it is. In places, words are even scratched out, obscuring the meaning. If what he discovered was important, why hide it? Knowledge hidden cannot achieve its purpose.
Maybe he thought it was dangerous?
Ignorance is dangerous. This is all baffling. I need more time to look it over. Perhaps discuss it with the others.
Sounds good. I'll come back soon.
Do you like mysteries? I love mysteries.
It depends on the mystery. I take it you mean the writings of Robin Moore we found?
I'm becoming predictable. So, here we are. Robin Moore makes a brilliant discovery, but doesn't tell anyone. Instead, he hides documents about it behind layers of riddles and security. He doesn't even mention it in his seminal work. Curious, don't you think? The way I see it, there's only one way to solve this puzzle. There are clues in Moore's documents. We must follow the trail of breadcrumbs he left. Errol extracted information about another location. What used to be a waypoint for traveling arcanists. We think another clue is hidden there.
Leave it to me.
Sorry about that whole thing with Owen. We were so distracted by our own problems, we only just heard.
Dax is taking her time with those drinks.
I think my presence makes her uncomfortable. I should head home.
And abandon me? I thought you were the steadfast type.
I admit, I have been described as such.
Then stay, please.
I could not deny you, Lady Cardea.
Just Cardea. Formality seems silly here.
Freelancer, you're here. This was a terrible idea.
Slow down, Dax. What's wrong?
Commander Vol's tour. It started off fine, but then he began joking and offering Aunt Cardea his arm and buying us roasted grabbit.
What? Like a date?
Exactly like a date. And the worst part is, she's totally into it. Smiling, laughing, blushing at the commander.
Dax, I thought the whole point was to make your aunt happy.
Yes, but...
Smiling, laughing, blushing. Those all sound like improvements.
I know, I just didn't want it to happen this way.
Why?
I thought the commander could assist, but I wanted to be the one to help her. Why am I not enough?
Dax, no one can be everything to another person. Friends, family, partners. They all fulfill different roles in our lives.
I somehow made this about me.
Well, look, but it's not too late to change.
Okay, I'll give the commander a shot, for Aunt Cardea's sake.
Hey, at least it's Vul and not Lord Roy.
Yikes! Way to put things in perspective.
So, strawberries.
I know it sounds crazy, but I have these memories. They're fuzzy and at times contradict each other, but some things are constant.
Like my aversion to strawberries.
Yes. I wish they would stop. I fear I'm making a fool of myself. Acting like we know each other, but in reality, the true reality, we've only just met.
You are anything but a fool, Cardea. As for the memories, in my experience, you should only put stock in what's tangible. What you can feel with your own hands.
The physical.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Good work putting down that Dominion bastard. Ah, must be nice. Everyone knowing your accomplishments.
Yo.
終わった？
すごい宇宙更新してるよこっち。宇宙更新。
なった？
治ってない。そっちがなんかマイクオンになるたびに
なった？あ、これディスコードのサーバーだなんだな。聞こえなくなったな。
今こ
れね。うん。ディスコードのサーバーだ多分。
サーバーか。でもそっちがプレイしてるたびに結構カタカタゲーム内の音が聞こえるんだよね。
うん。
それってスピーカー使ってないよね。
ヘッドセット。
ヘッドセットでしょ。
うん。
なんでこれだろう。
さあ。
音量設定はどのくらいにしてんの？俺は 50% 以上超えてる。 インプット。
60、56、66、78。
ボイスエンビデオっていうところでさ、インプットのセンシビリティ。
あ、ディスコードなんだね。
そう。インプットのセンシビリティで、俺47%かな。
俺自動にしてる。
マイナス 45dB デシベル以上の音は聞こえないように設定してるんだね。だから、俺がボツボツ
あ、だから聞こえなくなるのかな。
もう俺がボツボツ喋ってると、例えばマイク近くにすると、今俺マイク口元に置いてるんだけど、ボツボツ喋ってると聞こえなくなる、時あるでしょ。その設定
マイナス 20？
マイナス 20？ それは多分高すぎると思うよ。40デシベルってわかる？
わかる。
デシベルは50ぐらいにしとけば、大体の。
でもこれさ、このバーが右に行ってるってことは、